Hello folks, Rob Dreemeyer here. Welcome to Broadway Barfly. Today we're making a mudslide with our homemade Irish cream. If you're a theater fan who loves a great cocktail, click that subscribe button because Broadway Barfly is the channel for you. In a previous video, we made some homemade Irish cream, which is basically a homemade version of the Bailey's product. If you haven't already seen that video, I hope you'll check it out because that is some really good stuff, and I think you'll be surprised at how easy it is to make. In that video, I mentioned that one of the more popular cocktails made with Irish cream is a mudslide, and that's what we're making today. The mudslide is basically an extension of the Black Russian and White Russian cocktails. The Black Russian was created in the late 1940s in Brussels to honor Pearl Mesta, who was the U.S. ambassador to Luxembourg at that time. Mesta also was the inspiration for the musical Call Me Madam. So in our Broadway Barfly video where we make our Black Russian, we also talk about Call Me Madam and Pearl Mesta's connection to both the show and the cocktail. In the mid-1960s, the White Russian cocktail emerged. Now, the White Russian is basically just a Black Russian with the addition of milk or cream. There are all sorts of theories as to when, where, why, and how the White Russian was created, but in our Broadway Barfly video where we make our White Russian, we talk about one of those theories that suggests it was a marketing ploy. But you'll have to watch that video to learn which product it was supposedly marketing. The mudslide is one more incarnation of this cocktail, and it's basically a White Russian with the addition of Bailey's Irish cream. It was created in the 1970s at a place called the Wreck Bar on Grand Cayman Island, of all places. Who knew? Now, I hope the Wreck Bar was named after some sort of nautical shipwreck theme and not the state of the patrons, but in any event, the way the story goes is that a customer ordered a White Russian and the bartender put his own spin on it by adding some Bailey's Irish cream to the mix. Bailey's would have been a fairly new product at that time because it was developed and put on the market in the early 1970s. Well, the mudslide was a huge hit, and eventually it made its way to the US, where it became a staple on the menus of the corporate chain restaurants. If you've ever had a mudslide, there's a good chance that you had it at a place like Friday's or Applebee's or maybe a Bennigan's or a Houlihan's, if you remember those places. And if you don't remember a Bennigan's or a Houlihan's, then you're probably not old enough to drink. The mudslides served in the chain restaurants are usually as much of a dessert as they are a cocktail. They're often served in big hurricane glasses, and they're loaded up with whipped cream and chocolate syrup and ice cream and brownies, anything that will make them really decadent and over the top. I made sort of a tarted up version of a mudslide myself a few weeks ago, and I posted the picture on social media. If you follow us on social media, you may remember that post. It got a lot of likes and comments. People really like their dessert-like cocktails. If you don't already follow us on social media, I do hope you'll join us there. I have links to our Facebook and Instagram accounts below. In addition to our video content, we post news and articles about things happening on Broadway, and we post all sorts of other cocktails, things that we aren't necessarily making videos of, or at least things we haven't made videos of yet. So let's make our mudslide. What we're making is going to look much more like a cocktail than a dessert, but I promise you it will be just as good. The things that we need to make it are vodka, Irish cream, and of course we're using our homemade Irish cream, coffee liqueur. Now you can use Kahlua, but I'm using the coffee liqueur that I made myself. If you're interested in learning how to make coffee liqueur yourself, we have a video where I show you how this is made. And just like the Irish cream, I think you'll be surprised at how easy it is to make yourself. And both the Irish cream and the coffee liqueur are really quite economical when compared to the price of a store-bought bottle. You also need some cream. I'm using half and half, but if you wanted to be just a little bit extra, you could use heavy whipping cream. So to our tin, we add 1 ounce of vodka, an ounce of the Irish cream, an ounce of the coffee liqueur, and an ounce and a half of the half and half. And then we give this a really good shake with our ice. And I will warn you, you have to put a lot of muscle behind this one. We strain this into our cocktail glass, And I'm going to double strain it because we want this to have a really silky texture, and a double strain will catch any little extra shards of ice. And then to garnish this, we'll add a little bit of grated dark chocolate. I'm using a dark chocolate with some sea salt in it, which will add a nice little extra zing. And there we have our mudslide. As always, thank you for spending your time with us here at Broadway Barfly. I hope you'll give this a try, and if you do make one for yourself, make sure to leave a comment below and let us know how it turned out. So until the next time, cheers. If you enjoyed the video, why not give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends? Feel free to leave your comments and click that subscribe button because there's a lot more Broadway Barfly to come.